Move the computer.
Today, Grandma and I are going to read you a book about the cat in the manger. And it looks just like Star, our cat.
You want me to turn this to Star for a minute?
You can.
Okay. Can the Star be seen now?
And Star is sitting on the counter next to the computer.
I'll close the book again so they can see the picture of the two cats. It looks just like Star Kitty.
And the cover on the book looks just like Star Kitty. Somewhere, let's see. There you go, you got two cats. See?
Now, do you want to come around here and read it? And I'll be the page turner.
Okay. Cat in the Manger. And the book was written by Michael Foreman. It was really cold that night. I remember a dusting of snow and bright, bright stars. So I was glad the cows were there to keep me warm. But just as the barn was getting nice and warm, the door flew open, and there stood a man and a woman astride a donkey in a flurry of snowflakes. The donkey looked meek and mild, but I kept out of his way just in case. The man pulled some fresh straw down from the loft and made a bed for the woman in the corner farthest from the door. She looked uncomfortable. When she cried out, the man embraced her, and the donkey went, "Dewey, Dewey." Then I heard a baby cry. The cows and the goats were all wide awake now, shuffling about and treading on each other's toes. Unceremoniously, I was tipped out of the manger. The baby stopped crying. Everything was silent. It was as if the animals held their breath. We looked at the baby, and the baby looked at us. Suddenly, I heard sheep, bleating sheep. I could hear them coming closer and closer. Then, with an icy blast, the door flew open, and in stumbled some shepherds and snow-covered sheep. The shepherds knelt on the mud floor around the man and the woman and smiled at the baby. Then came the camels. There were 3 of them. The camels were erroneous. Their red and green leather bridles sparkled with gold decorations. Their 3 masters were clad even more magnificently. They looked like kings, yet they knelt down beside the shepherds and all the animals in the barn and smiled at the baby. Above, chickens sat in silence in the rafters. When I looked behind me, I saw rows and rows of mice. Mice? Their beady little eyes flickered at me, and the baby looked back again. Just you wait. I turned my gaze back to the baby. The mice crept forward, past me, and scampered through to the front, all eyes on the baby. It all seems like a long time ago now. Everyone is gone. The shepherds with their bleating sheep, the rich men with their grumpy camels, even the man and the woman with the baby are gone. The funny thing is, I haven't caught a mouse since. I chase them occasionally just for practice, but I don't have the heart to catch one. The end.